everyone, Lau here. Yeah, it's nearly Easter time, so just 1 week to go. I mean, nobody can really celebrate Easter this year, not with the whole family or anything. No Easter, no big Easter walks with the whole family or anything. But I still wanna have some Easter things around me, and that's why I wanna paint some eggs. That's a tradition. I don't know if it is something around the world or or just in my family or in Germany, whatever. I mean, you decorate bushes or beautiful flower arrangements with Easter eggs. And in my family we always we do not use bought Easter eggs. We just always paint them ourselves. So I've always done that with my dad when I was very little, and every now and then I still do it. I think last year I did. No, I didn't. But the year before I painted two new Easter eggs. So that's why I want to do it this year. Yeah. At first I want to show you how I prepare the eggs, because obviously it's real eggs, but there's nothing inside anymore. Show that to you right now. At first I try to clean up the egg, because there's kind of a number on there, and I use some vinegar for that. Yes, the number comes off. I mean, we will paint all over this anyways, but that's just how I learned it from my parents. First clean it with some vinegar. Now I mark 2 points where I want the small holes to be. I mean, you don't have to mark them, but I think that helps. Then I need a pointy item, something. I just found these scissors. I hope they work. And I pick a hole in it. Careful to not destroy the whole egg, obviously. It can't be too small, because after all, you need to get all the egg and the egg yolk, everything out of it. Let's first try it with this size. Most often I have to pick in it again and to make it bigger. But okay, let's just first try it with this. And then essentially you blow in it. You need something to where it gets in, and then that's what you do. Yeah, that worked very well. Of course, you also have to wash it with water inside. And now you have an empty egg with 2 holes. And then I put it onto something again, something long and pointy. I always use kind of brush or something, the makeup brush, because then you are able to paint on it. Ta-da! And here we have the egg, and I have like several ideas. At first I thought I might do like Disney bound eggs, like whatever, and then I was like, but maybe let's just do Star Wars themes, or and I also have to say that I most often what I do on the eggs is either just like a beautiful pattern, whatever, or I paint something on it which is like important to me in this period of time. So like whatever, when I was a child, like I was a huge Pokemon fan, like I did a Pokemon egg, or I don't know, or a Digimon egg, or I painted something like a manga character on it, like when I was super into Japanese manga. And so I thought like, let's just do a Mandalorian themed egg with Baby Yoda on it. That's my plan. I also want to do an Ahsoka themed egg, but today I just have one. Maybe I show you the other as well. Let's start. I have all my paints here, some water, the paint brushes, and at first I always, like, as this is not a white egg, this is like a brown egg, I have to like paint the whole egg in one color, and then I can start like putting on like more specific things. Let's start. So it does not need to be like super with super many layers and stuff. It's just the first coat, so that I have like a white base to paint on it, and I don't need to paint on the brown one, which yeah, so that's enough. Just let it dry. Yep. The color on the egg has dried, and in between I have like made my mind what I really want to put on it, like what kind of Baby Yoda should I better say, like the child should be on it. And I just searched different like cutesy forms on like official merchandise that's there already, and had some other looks. I really like this look the most, because obviously I don't want to draw on a real like live action version, but more like a cartoony version. And I also had a look what the frogs look like, and I also want to put like "This is the way" in Aurebesh on it. So that's what I came up with, somehow something like this, some of these kind of frogs, and this is the way written in Aurebesh. Aurebesh, by the way, is it's not a language, it's just an alphabet. So in Star Wars people speak, like when we understand them, they speak Basic. This is like the English or whatever language you're watching the movies in, or the series, the shows, whatever. And Aurebesh then is just how you write it down. It's an alphabet. I use the translator for it, so yeah. This is the plan, not the way. Okay. At first I just use a pencil and put the sketch on it. Probably nothing really to see for you, but yes, yes. So here are the sketches. Baby Yoda in the front, And I have no idea if you can really see them. I have a bunch of those frogs on the back. I'm getting pretty good in drawing those frogs. But yeah, that's currently enough for me. Hi everyone, I'm back. It's actually the next morning, and like my battery died yesterday and there was no way to recharge it. Until then it was very dark, so I decided to paint the egg anyways, but just leave it without the camera and show you and let it of course dry overnight. What I decided to do before I could tell you and the battery died, that I not only used the normal like acrylic paints, but I thought concerning something Mandalorian, I wanted to have some of the like chrome effect, something like which resembles at least his like armor piece, something. I decided to paint the background with a like with a varnish. So yeah, I'm not a very good like painter or something, but yeah, this is the result right now. And now just the Aurebesh writing is missing, which I decided to at first do it with this fabric marker. It's kind of adding, but it's whatever. And then, if needed, go over it with acrylic paint. Yeah, let's do it now. Okay, so now I'm coming in the problematic situation that it is too long for just like above, then I like cut it up, and this is the way I put like down here. And the last thing I do is always I spray over it just with hairspray. I'm not using like a real spray paint, like see-through, or putting some see-through, I don't know, coating over it. The easiest thing is just hairspray. And in the meantime, I emptied another egg, so I would just continue with this one. This one will be an Ahsoka themed one. I think I'm going to like paint it white at first, and then I put over the blue stripes from her Montreal and Deco pattern, and then just her signature sign at the forehead, like the white sign there. And so something more simple, not a real painting of her on that, so more like a Ahsoka bound egg. I thought also about including some of her like clothes, colors, but I would just want to have it like very simple, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the more straight lines of the Clone Wars Ahsoka or more the little bit wavy lines of the Rebels. I think the Rebels one would look better on an egg. Would look more like a zebra pattern or something. Of course, I want to have this egg really opaque, and not patchy or anything like the white color. So I have to use more than one layer. I have to do more than one layer. Still a little bit patchy, so another layer. For my taste, still a little bit too patchy, so I'm going to go over it with one more layer, but that will be like most probably the last layer. Now I'm actually satisfied with the result of the white, and I'm starting to draw the pattern on it. while I let the other egg dry. Can you see it over there? Yep. I show you how I like make the hanger for the egg, and I need a little bit piece of whatever wood or something that it goes into, and then I need some thread. I have these kind of whatever sticks. I think they are for cake pops or something. I have no idea when I bought them or for like what for, but I think I can use them for this project. Yeah, I think that's good. And I put a thread around this small piece of whatever disappears in the egg afterwards. Make some knots. And then you put it in the hole. And that it just sticks in there, and you can hang it somewhere. Ta-da! Ta-da! And actually now I wanna, because these are now the only Easter eggs that I have at home, like the others are at my parents' home. Now I just want to get all my artificial flowers from my basement and put it on my balcony. Yes, I have artificial flowers and not real ones, because I'm absolutely not good with plants and flowers. And make my balcony all springy, and maybe I put the eggs in there. Maybe I show you when I have a place for them. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little like Easter egg adventure. It's just something like Easter traditional that I always do every other year or so. And it reminds me of my childhood and the child. I think the Ahsoka egg, yeah, I prefer this one right now. I think I like this one more than the other one, but the other one's also cute. So thank you for watching. See you real soon, and may the force be with you. Bye!